Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Director Kelly Ard and lead character Chad Hugh with the May River Theater joined the show today to talk about the upcoming performance of Sondheim's Company, a musical comedy opening November 8th. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You guys always do some amazing performance at the May River Theater. I mean, kudos. It's really a great little company.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about actually the May River Theater, and then let's go into a little synopsis about the play.
Well, May River Theater, we're in Old Town Bluffton. We're right off of Bridge Street in the Town Hall building.
How long's it been around?
I think we're going on about 10 years now, almost 10 years.
13th season coming up next year.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Yeah, Ed and Jody Dupuis started that little theater over there, and we keep on trucking.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So let's talk about the company.
Okay. Well, our musical company, the book was, it's by George Firth, music and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim. It's won several Tonys and came out, I think, in the early 70s. Yeah. Several revivals are actually, I think, exploring a new show on Broadway right now. It's going to reopen, a little bit of some change in there, but we are going to open on November 8th, Friday, November 8th.
Wonderful.
So we've got a little less than 2 weeks.
And I think you go through most of November, right?
We do. We run through the 24th.
Yep.
We have shows Friday and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. and then Sunday matinees at 3. So we're almost there.
Yeah, you are, absolutely. So the actual musical director, as which I know we don't have her here today, but what are your thoughts on the score that's part of the performance?
It's complicated. I mean, Sondheim is tricky. Beautiful music. A lot of people will be familiar. Lyrically, you know, he wrote for West Side Story, for Gypsy. Music and lyrics, he did Sweeney Todd, Into the Woods. A funny thing happened on the way to the Forum. It's tricky music, but it's so easy to fall in love with.
Right, right. So, Chad, you're the leading man. A little bit of thoughts on that character.
Oh, the character is interesting. He's a typical 35-year-old male. He doesn't understand what direction to take his life in, whether to get married, whether to stay single. And so he's friends with these 5 married couples. And he's getting advice from them, seeing how they interact with each other, and trying to make up his own mind as to whether or not to go forward with a committed relationship or keep trying to live the single life. So the show is basically about him trying to understand what direction to take himself. It's pretty entertaining, but he's a typical 35-year-old single guy. Yeah.
And so was it difficult for you to play that role?
I'd like to say it was, because I'm married. But I totally relate. It's a coming of age kind of thing when you're already of age.
Right.
You know, so trying to play someone who is very indecisive, tries to portray someone who's very confident and charismatic.
Right.
But really has no idea what's going on.
Are you doing any singing in the play?
I am.
Great.
I am. There's actually a lot of numbers in the show, and like Kelly was saying, they're very complex.
Very complex.
We have a very talented cast, and
Right.
the interactions that we have with them are phenomenal. Everyone is excellent.
What are the age group I should say the age range of performers in the musical?
Well, we have someone as young as 16 in the cast, and then all the way up to the 60s.
Wow.
I don't know that specific number. I don't want to get in trouble. But
I won't put you on the spot.
It's a wide range, and they all bring. That's the beautiful thing about community theater.
Yeah.
You bring so many different strengths into the show. So
yeah, that's very cool. So what's coming up for May River Theater?
Well, let's see, we're going to close this season with Dixie Swim Club, and then next season looks really exciting. Man of La Mancha, Your Good
fun.
Man, Charlie Brown, Annie Get Your Gun, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I know people are very excited about.
Yeah, absolutely.
So an
Well,
exciting season.
It does sound like an exciting season. Well, best of luck on your opening, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Sandy.
you.
And we will be right back with Talk of the Town.